Well, the storm that dropped the tornado in Pulaski and Laurel counties had a long history before it even got to southeast Kentucky. Our meteorologist Cassie Nall joins us now. And Cassie, that storm dropped several tornadoes. We were watching it together on Friday night.
We were. In fact, that storm developed at around 2 p.m. or so Eastern time in Missouri near the Springfield area, and then made its way all the way across the Bluegrass State until it impacted Pulaski and Laurel County. So let's recap though real quick why this storm may end up being historic, or why it already is. Unfortunately, it is the deadliest tornado in Laurel County's history. And that is a really unfortunate stat to have to be talking about here. The last time London was impacted by a tornado was in 2001. So it's been a long time since the city of London was actually impacted by a tornado. And when we talk about the strength of this twister, that's the other part where this is going to be ranking in at least the top 3 strongest on record, if not the strongest. Now, we use the enhanced Fujita scale. It's a scale that estimates the wind speed based on the damages that are done in the areas after a storm has moved on through. And that's why the National Weather Service teams are surveying that damage to give that estimated rating for how strong the winds likely were that caused the damage that they've seen. In Laurel County, there have only been 2 F3 tornadoes, and those were back in the 1970s. So realistically, it's been about 50 years or more since Laurel County has been impacted by a tornado of this strength. And unfortunately, we've seen the impacts from it. So let's look back at the history of this storm. There it is, developing as on our Friday afternoon near the Springfield, Missouri area. It started dropping twisters just to the east of Springfield and then continued to move all the way across Paducah, Kentucky, caused damage in that area. We're waiting to see if that was actually damage caused by a tornado or straight line winds. Then it moved near the Bowling Green area. Damage was reported there, also being surveyed. And then at about 11 p.m. Friday night, it moved into Pulaski County. Look at that hook that was showing up there. And we actually did end up having a debris ball showing up on the radar as well. And this is what the velocity scan looked like at 11:51 p.m. as that very well-defined couplet moved just past the London area and unfortunately did cause the damage and the fatalities on Friday night.